Python coding. Welcome to lesson number 1, Introduction to Coding. What is today's goal? After today's class, you will understand what coding is, run Python code, use print, use variables, use input, understand what float is, and create a simple interactive program using Trinket. Before we get started, if you get stuck, check spelling, check parentheses, check indentation, check quotation marks, read the error message out loud, and convert math input to float. What is coding? Programming is giving very clear instructions to a computer. Computers do exactly what we tell them, nothing more and nothing less. Example, if you tell a robot to make a sandwich, it will not know how unless you give it every step. Give bread, open jar, use knife, spread peanut butter, and close sandwich. Coding works the same way. Let's create your first program. Open up Trinket and type what's on my screen. You can pause the video while you type. Print tells the computer to display something. Words inside quotes are called strings. Now type what's on the bottom of my screen. Once again, you can pause the video while you type. Hooray! You made the computer talk! What are variables? A variable is like a labeled box that stores information. Type what's on my screen. You can pause the video while you type. The equal sign means store this in. The computer remembers the value. Now you can change the values and the information in the code to make it more relevant to you. What does input do in coding? Input asks the user for information. The answer gets stored in a variable. For example, you could type what's on my screen. You can pause the video while you type. What is a float? What is the difference between 5 and 5.0? 5 is a whole number called an integer. 5.0 is a decimal called a float. A float is a number with a decimal point. Here are some examples of floats. Type what's on the left side of my screen. You can pause the video again while you type. On the right side of my screen, you can see what should show up when you press run. Why do floats matter? When will we need decimals? You would need a decimal if you were using money, height, weight, temperatures, or stores. Games use floats for health bars, movement, speed, timers, and scores. Type the code that's on the right side of my screen. You can pause the video while you type. Here is a rule to remember. When using input, numbers come in as text. If you want decimals, then you should use a float. For example, type the code that's on my screen. You can pause the video again while you type. Now let's create a mini project. We are going to create a project that asks for a name, asks for an age, asks for a favorite game, and prints fun messages using all three. Here is an example of what your code might look like. And this is what it might look like when you press run. Let's go over a checklist. We used print, created variables, used input, used float, and build a small interactive program. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments below. You made it through the first lesson. How do you feel? Don't forget to like and subscribe.